And now I'd like to turn to 2021 Mind Sports Olympiad champion Wayne Yee. Wayne is a teammate of Cesar's on the America's All-Star team. This will be my first ARZ game in which I'll have an active rooting interest. So I'll be looking at you to help keep me honest here. I've been looking forward to today's game for quite a while now. And folks, we have had some technical difficulties, and this game was previously recorded. The recording will start on turn 2. So Wayne, thank you for joining me. Before we get to the game here, can you give us a quick recap of what happened during turn 1?
Thank you very much, Justin, for this amazing opening remarks. And yes, we can see the board right here. Let me give you a quick highlight and remark what's going on in turn 1. So Chrome is headline 441, nothing, playing the USSR, but Cesar opening with a 3-3-2-2 pseudo Marshall Plan opening, but he actually headlined Defector, which, obviously not doing much. But then you can noticeably see actually America on turn 2 already had this China card, which Chrome played in action round 1 to coup Iran, which he barely wrote a 4. Wait, is that right? No, I forgot. But he barely got that Iran because he has no access to Asia and he has Asia scoring. So I guess we seldom see this play from and the players, but then that's what Chrome played. And then also Cesar also has this Europe scoring, and obviously he can easily fill that up with his 2 ops, and he got that European domination. But then they leave the DEFCON up till 3. And you can see the Thailand's empty. Both parties are not very eager to enter, waiting for this big coup, which you will see some action going on in turn 2. Now I'll move it on back to the original game.
Yep. So Hardy, if you want to go ahead and start the video now, I think we will be good to go. Thank you for that recap, Wayne, and folks, I hope the rest of you enjoy this entertaining game.
And 2 4 off cards, so very
And
powerful.
he also got NATO, but he drew Marshall and Warsaw Pact. So NATO, no danger of NATO being active here. He can use that at his leisure. No doubt Marshall Plan will be no doubt Marshall will be UN here, I think, and then but neither player draws D-stall. So we saw D-call in the first turn. D-stall will be coming out on turn 3, and obviously whoever draws that's going to be a big card. So Wayne, what do you think for Cesar here? Do you like Captured Nazi Scientist? Do you like Middle East to avoid the coup, or do you like the Purge?
Well, I got the answer here. Okay, too fast for me. So okay, so Purge. I mean, Purge is pretty standard. Hurting. Always knowing that. Cutting the ops, knowing all the scoring is out, so you guarantee to cut the 6 ops from the USSR. In the turn 2, which limit the way how they coup and how they spread. So definitely, Purge is a good idea for sure.
Yeah, and so I assume NORAD will go to space, but and then maybe Romanian gets used. But other than that, he should get a lot of value here out of Purge. And so, yep, and Chrome is going to immediately take Middle East domination. And he's also going to take Thailand. So Cesar has his choice if he wants to coup Thailand or coup in the Middle East.
He will coup Thailand. Yeah.
Like that play, and he rolls a 6.
You got it. Yep, big row, big row. Okay, so it's pretty much, yeah. He may still lose it by brush. Lao is still open, but no. But Caesar's going to be coup. Where do you think he's going to coup? Libya.
Yeah,
probably.
So Chrome will want a coup here to lower DEFCON. He's already got Middle East domination. You might see a Panama coup here. It's only going to be. It looks like he's already used NATO. This is only a 2-op coup. I would expect Panama, but let's see.
Oh, Libya
goes Libya, and he rolls a 6.
Okay, and NR6. This is wild.
Yeah.
Oh, these rows. Okay. Yep. He takes Laos to protect Thailand from brush. That's very important. A lot of players.
So Cesar will be giving up a Middle East domination here. It looks like he's going to be giving up 5 VPs. So certainly disappointed to see Chrome roll a 6 on a coup that was essentially just to lower DEFCON. Any other roll, and Cesar could have taken the country back. So a little bit of a tough pill to swallow there for Cesar, but domination was likely ensured. I don't think Cesar was going to take Israel, given the limited ops in his hand. So I like this. The walk to Angola is good. Not knowing the status of D-stall.
Yep.
And Asia looking now a lot better for Cesar after that coup, but the Middle East looks a little bit ugly.
Middle East. Well, traditionally, Middle East is always USSR. So not much you can do at the early war, actually. Interesting. They're not spacing yet. Well, there's not much to space either. Influence.
So
Okay.
just a one-op play here to get into
To
West
West
Germany.
Germany
I like
and
that.
try to break France probably. Oh, Caesar's going to space.
Yep. So Cesar's going to go to space, pick up a couple of VP. He's going to have to give up some Middle East VPs, and Chrome will answer. He's going to miss his roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'd expect to see Middle East dumped right here.
And Caesar needs to play CIA as soon as possible as well. Or maybe he want to save it? No, I don't think so.
Yeah, certainly CIA will be going back into the deck.
Yep. Okay.
I like going to Zaire, and then he will
Yep.
try the Cameroon walk.
He still need to protect. Go back to West
Yeah,
Germany, don't you think?
and we have not seen De Gaulle either. So I think probably a 5-year plan, and then perhaps and then holding Truman through.
Mm-hmm.
3 ops is enough to fix Europe, but France awfully vulnerable. It's just sitting at 3 with De Gaulle still there.
But having Truman is always good to counter De Gaulle.
Yep. Truman will be nice if he needs to counter it. Okay, so Rome's going to fill up India, protect from IP war, and take Asia domination. Cesar can use his 3 ops to take back Europe domination, but he cannot. Looks like he will not be able to take Europe and also protect Asia.
You need 1, 2, 3, 4. No, yes, the country count's not enough. He has to choose whether he wants Europe or he wants Asia.
Yep, and also the Cameroon walk as well is an important priority here for Cesar.
Okay, he seems to decide to go back to the Europe, restore his Europe domination then. Okay.
Yep. And not a very good hand for Cesar. And Chrome has drawn domination. He's drawn D-Stall.
And De Gaulle.
Chrome also draws Europe and De Gaulle. So that is bad news for Cesar as well.
Uh-huh. Well, Chrome's hand has De Gaulle, D-Stall, and De Gaulle. Wow. Well,
Yeah,
but he also has CIA though. That's one problematic card. Actually no. He can play that before any of his any spreading to the new world or the middle not new world. How do you call that?
The mid-war.
Mid-war region. Yeah, the mid-war region. Yeah. Yeah.
So Chrome with an excellent hand here, and De Gaulle a no-brainer headline. One thing that Chrome does not have though is a 4-op. So a Truman headline here to counter De Gaulle will mean that Chrome cannot take France back, cannot take France in a single play. Chrome also does not even have a playable 3-op. Obviously, he's thrilled to have D-Stall, but he will not be playing it for ops. Won't be playing D-Call for ops either. So this is going to be a little bit of an interesting hand here for Chrome. Obviously, these are the cards that he wants. But even if he's able to get De Gaulle off, he may just score Europe immediately, or potentially play CIA. Hard to know exactly what he's going to do here because this is a great hand, but he's very low on ops.
Well, but he's desperate to spread to South America, Africa, even Central America. So I think get rid of Europe scoring and then just get it done and then start spreading is have more priority over that, I think.
Yeah. Okay, so an interesting decision by Chrome here. He can get rid of CIA, in which case Cesar will see Europe scoring in his
Ooh,
hand. Nope, he's going
Europe
to dump
Yep.
Europe scoring for even. So going to
Right.
give Cesar the coup, and he's going to have to hold CIA.
Well, funny because CIA and Europe are both unknown cards, so
Yep.
they came back after reshuffle. So
Yep. So a little bit lucky there, and Cesar going to hope to roll a 4 here in Libya at least to knock out Chrome.
middle. Yep.
He
Oh, he
rolled a
did. And he
6.
got a 6. This Libya, what's going on Libya this time?
Yeah,
Huh.
not a very stable government there in
Oh,
Libya.
okay, so so, yep, CIA and then
Yep,
decode
and
cell. Yep.
CIA now because and
Uh-huh.
he's going to see decall and
And
destall.
decel. Well, then
Yep.
I think Colombia is it's not a question now, right? Forcing
Yes.
you to decel to Venezuela, ineffective use
Yes.
of decel.
Yeah, so
Yep.
I think if you see Cesar if Cesar goes to Colombia, I think Chrome will just coup it immediately. But the good news or bad news, I guess, for Cesar is he's got plenty of one ops, so you could see a coup war in Colombia here potentially. But yeah, I think Colombia is probably the play. I could think about Milops VPs, although we do have Chrome does have a Korean War. So I think Colombia is the right play, though. Let's see what Cesar wants to do.
Colombia. Well, knowing your opponent, remember, correct? Who wrote the article on Twilight Struggle League? There was a long article about this Colombian, Panama Walk. Knowing your opponent has D style, definitely, he's going to play. And then for the USA, I think this Colombian Walk is sort of necessary in this
Yes.
situation. To kind of at least you force your, at least worst case you force your USSR to put 2 in Venezuela that's already in effective use, and of course this coup in okay, not a big coup yet. Oh,
And
big coup coming.
Cesar is going to come back. Looks like he's going to come back with some big ops here. Or no, he's going to
Oh, is it a small
go for
coup?
a one-op must roll a 3 here. Oh, and he gets a
Oh, and
6.
6. How many consecutive 6 do we see here? 3.
Yes, plenty
Wait,
of
no,
6s. So 6 in
already.
Thailand.
No, 4 6 in Thailand, 6 in Libya, 6 again in Libya, and 6 in Colombia now.
Yes,
Wow.
so that is 4 6s with a 4 thrown in there as well. So some big coups and some big swings here today. So I think I doubt, given the ops in Chrome's hand, that he will coup that back. I would expect him to just take his D style immediately, right, to Venezuela.
Yeah, for sure. Two to Venezuela. Let's see where else. Chile
Cesar
will be
gambles by just using the one op on his Colombia coup, and that gamble pays off. Now, of course, Cesar is going to have to worry about blockade in the late war. So we will have to keep an eye on that situation. But yeah, I think you will just see the D style here from Chrome. Chrome is pretty low on ops here as well.
Yep. You also need to default. Oh no, he's actually going. He's going for coup in Colombia. I noticed
Let's
he
see
kind
what
of.
he's going to go with.
Well, he picks NASA, and it seems like he's not trying to invent it.
Yeah, I don't. Now's not the time to event Nasser. So it must be going for a
Right.
Colombia coup.
Exactly.
He needs to roll a 4 to knock Cesar out.
Yep.
And a low roll here on a coup from Chrome would be a disaster for him because he'd have to give up Venezuela and then put 2 in Brazil. Okay, well, we're going to see the gamble. Let's see if the big coup rolls continue. And they do. He rolls a 6. That's another 6.
Well, one thing I think what maybe Chrome is that he knows that Romanian was a known card, right? So he's expecting Cesar to play Romanian for him so that he got some field power for this style. I think that's one of his calculation for sure, and also he get his mill off, obviously. But this time he got it's a free ops card coup, getting only he rolls what was it, a 3?
I think he just rolled a 2 on that one.
2, okay.
Now we're going to see another Colombia coup. Just a 2 there. So I think Cesar will coup that back for sure.
This Colombia coup war is just going on and on.
Yeah, so does Cesar take the gamble? So Cesar is going to look at Romanian abdication, and he gets the roll, but he gives up the D-style fuel. So that is interesting.
maybe that's what Chrome is waiting for. Do you think?
Yeah, and Chrome's
Yes,
going to now
that's yep,
destall with
yep.
Romania.
That's what he's
And
waiting
so,
for.
a bit of a thought exercise here. What would Chrome have de-Stalinized with, if not for Romania? And I think the Eastern European countries are still 4-4. And although Eastern European unrest is out, so that wouldn't have been a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that definitely helps with destall fuel.
Yep.
Still could have gone one Austria, one each from the Eastern European battlegrounds, and one Finland. So not the end of the world to
Well,
give
there's
up that.
also Vietnam from Vietnam Revolt.
Yes.
There's always one from Vietnam. Yep. Lots of open country to take and see what he's gonna get now. So Venezuela 2, Chile 1. What's the last one you wanna go?
Yeah, I think all South America here because he's also got destall, or excuse me, because he's also got decall.
Mm-hmm.
Cesar is given that it's turn 3. I think Cesar will certainly want to space Fidel. Cesar maybe. Oh, he's going to go.
Ah,
That's interesting. That's interesting.
yes, he leaves Venezuela open for Cesar to take back from with NORAD. Huh.
Interesting. Okay, so Cesar's going to take Panama and go into Venezuela, threaten Brazil. Now, Cesar has Fidel. Perhaps Cesar kicking himself for not using Fidel for his coup to force Chrome to hold on to CIA. But I think he's going to take a space shot here, or potentially use China to fix up the damage from this decall and hold on to Angola and Zaire. But I think you may see a space shot by Cesar.
I'm not
Let's see.
sure.
Oh,
I'm not sure Chrome did the right move with this one off in Panama and one off in Venezuela. Because
yeah, I don't know if I love the Central America focus there. And it looks like Chrome is now going to follow up with 2 ops rather than using decall. Going to hold that through.
right. Because Cesar can just use China card to just take both country.
Yeah, so let's see what happens here. Cesar would like to space Fidel and get that out of his hand, but if Chrome is not okay, so he's going to go for Korean War for influence, and he's just going to take
Okay.
Brazil. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think his idea is just gonna coup Colombia and try to realign Venezuela out. Maybe that's the idea.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So decall was space turn 1. So Cesar does not know
no, yes,
that
it's
he has.
Deco. Deco is unknown
Yeah,
card. Yes.
yes.
Mhm.
So
Two more
I
ops.
think taking Venezuela is smart here. And so then the question is, do you go into Cameroon? Okay, interesting.
Let's
And
go
he's
for
going to fill up
protecting.
Southeast Asia and stop Asia domination. That's a
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
yeah.
He's one to
Yeah.
spread.
Hate to leave France open like that, but with Europe scored and so much else to do on the board, I think he may be okay with that.
Yeah, for now, yes.
So Wayne, let's pull up a little bit here. At the end of the early war, Cesar with the domination in Europe, and Chrome with domination in the Middle East, as well as in Asia. I would say that Cesar is behind here. It's certainly not hopeless. He's certainly plenty of time to come back, but Cesar is a little bit behind. I would say.
I think so. Although I mean, I was a little bit concerned having D-Style and Deco, and then you still haven't controlled the mid-war region, that well. So let's see how
Yeah, and so
Caesar's gonna play.
Cesar
Yeah.
gets Brush War here. So he's going to be happy to see Brush War, and Chrome gets he gets OPEC, which will be a nice 3VP4 if he gets a coup. So Cesar he does not have a coup stealer. He does have OAS, which you may see as a headline. Or he may just headline. It looks like perhaps he's thinking about headlining Brush and taking a shot at Brazil.
Right.
Kennedy will certainly be a save till next turn, but if you do save
stomach.
Kennedy to next turn, you're going to have to stomach either Muslims or Fidel.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm not
Brazil
sure I
on the
like
Brush War.
Yeah, Brazil for sure, success. And then I noticed Caesar overprotects Zaire in the last one. I'm not quite sure. I don't think. What do you think on that one? one
Yeah,
option and
so
one
I
sub
mean,
country, you know.
it looks smart now with Chrome headlining decal, but
Right.
yeah, I'm curious about that. I maybe would have overprotected Angola instead, so that a South African unrest or a Portuguese doesn't flip it, and or maybe taken Indonesia. Where do you think Chrome goes with this decal? Certainly, one Indonesia makes sense,
Yeah,
and then
for
I think
sure.
probably Algeria, Nigeria, and then maybe Angola. What do you think?
That sounds right. That's about. Because that will give him maximum access to all the country that he
Yeah.
needs to. Yep, and then he can at least well, wait, can he 1, 2, 3? Oh no, Southeast Asia is still going to be 2.4 Cesar after they fill up Malaysia and Philippines.
Yes,
Hmm.
certainly Cesar with the ops to do that. Now, here's the other question: is one small step sitting in Chrome's hand? Oh, that could play a factor here. Okay, so he does go with that, and then he's going to go with the coup. I assume it will be on Zaire, indeed, and he rolls a four.
Yep,
That's plenty.
yep. And then he's gonna fix Angola with just one off. Hmm. And he's not gonna take Algeria. Now remember, I remember so many videos in CMOs keep telling the importance of Algeria.
Yes, and I'm a player who often neglects Algeria to my detriment. So Cesar doesn't have a four up here other than Muslim Revolution. So he's going to go one Angola, one
Mhm.
Algeria. Oh, sorry. He's
No,
going to go
no,
two
he
Angola,
overprotect. Yeah, he
which
overprotect Angola.
I like.
Hmm.
Okay, so he's going to go with two in Angola, and so I imagine Chrome will take Algeria in response.
He only has grain, which is not a problem, just to space it, and then the rest can just purely usable offs.
Yes. Now Marshall Cesar will be happy to see Marshall, but with Europe scored, I don't think it's certainly not worth spacing or worrying about.
No, yep.
And so yeah, I think Chrome taking Algeria here makes sense. Maybe getting into South Africa, or maybe expanding into Argentina on the south end of South
Yeah.
America.
I think
Cesar
Argentina is
does
more
have
important
OAS.
though. Argentina is more important though because he
Yeah.
has to. Oh no, he decided to go for Algeria actually, and Mexico.
Yeah. So I wonder. So yeah, filling South Africa makes sense. I wonder also about OAS for two into Argentina. Now
Right, because
the two
Argentina is
guys
still
are
open,
fighting in
right?
Africa right now. But yeah, I believe Argentina is still open. Yes.
Seems like a little bit mind games here. They thought each other both have Africa scoring maybe. That's no otherwise no way
Yeah.
Caesar would just leave Argentina empty like that. I mean, there's no way you
Yeah.
need to take France, that early, urgently. Oh, he hasn't committed yet,
Yeah.
so maybe he can undo it. Not sure.
Little
No.
surprised to see France there. I
Uh-huh.
don't think Chrome is a man who's in the mood to have an ops war in France. A lot of other
No.
priorities here as well. I don't know. I don't know what Cesar's plan here is with Kennedy, Muslim Revolution, and Fidel in his hand. But he's going to have to either give up one of those bad events, or he's going to have to use Kennedy for ops and, perhaps miss out on drawing some scoring cards with him. The other thing that Cesar wants to do, obviously, is he wants to fill up, as you mentioned, Malaysia and Philippines.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Okay, so here's a
space shot.
space shot, and he's going to
And
hit
he
it. So
got it.
now
Yep.
with Muslim Revolution in his hand, I wonder
No,
if Cesar. I wonder what Cesar's going to think. Okay.
yeah, he has he
He.
doesn't have enough AR to fill up
Yep.
Southeast Asia, so he just scored even,
Yeah. I was afraid of
unfortunately.
that. Cesar just doesn't have the time or the ops to fill up those two countries. So he's gonna go to space there.
Okay,
I wonder
Argentina,
if
we
you're gonna see
see.
Argentina.
Yep.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
And
So
South Africa. Okay. Break with OAS. Set threatening a realignment in Mexico, putting it in
okay, I like
Guatemala.
this play.
Oh, and
I think Cesar would have liked to get Argentina there, but he would settle for Mexico. Okay, so he's going to space Fidel and miss. So Cesar certainly happy to have missed on that roll. He obviously would not want to give up 2 VPs on one small step.
Yep.
OPEC here is probably an event,
Yeah.
for 3 VPs.
And it go up to 5 to the USSR to Chrome now. Okay, OS got evented. Going back to the previous plan. Threaten to realign Mexico and then put 1 to Mexico. Threatening to retake it back with Brezhnev or Asnat if he needs to. I don't think he can play.
So the question now is Cesar going to give up Muslim Revolution?
He can, not
put 2 back in Egypt.
Yeah.
It's not the end of the world because Chrome does not have access over there.
That's true. Oh,
he's going to take Argentina, prevent Cesar from. Okay, so he's going to.
He does resolve it. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I think I like this play from Cesar. He's going to hope that Middle East scoring doesn't come up next turn. I like the 2 there. He's going to break Mexico.
But don't forget, Nasser is still in the deck. That we can.
Nasser is still in the deck. We won't see it till the late war, or turn 7 at least. But yes, Nasser's still in the deck, and now a free 3 ops. Okay, and there goes 1 small step. So,
okay, he's going to
even out. I think you will see the real. Would you see the realigns here?
Yes, we do.
And he misses on the first roll. Misses on the second roll, a 6-1, and he misses on the third roll. Oof. So that hurts. If you're Cesar,
a lot of 6s.
Yeah, that was a big investment there to get those realigns, and he missed. And now he's drawn Central America scoring.
But he got Liberation Theology, which is a good thing. Oh wow! On the other hand, Chrome has 3 scoring cards.
Look at those scorings.
But he also got 3 4 ops card. And NATO again, and Marshall again, which is, a lot of ops. Darian Cup is going to go to space. Oh, headline to CMC. Okay, that's a good one. So if we prevent USSR for any coup. Okay.
And now, boy, a missile envy headline here, stealing Kennedy. Yeah, that's going to hurt. That is going to hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, missile envy stealing CMC wouldn't have been a problem, but missile envy stealing Kennedy is an issue.
Yes. In particular, this weekend, you definitely want to play. I like the way players, talk to us, with this chat.
Yeah,
it's like he's like talking to the audience. He want to express himself, but then he couldn't. And we trying to. We heard you, Cesar. We heard you. Okay, where will you put these 3 ops?
I think maybe African non-battle. I think you may see 1 Tunisia to threaten Libya, and then some African non-battlegrounds, and then he may just take Libya.
Yes and no. Well, can you? Yes, you can, because you got 3 battlegrounds in Africa, so you can dominate it, and then you can put 1 to Tunisia, then you have access to Middle East and take Libya as well. That and 4 ops card will just do all of them. You only need 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, this combination. Wow.
This would have been a nice hand for Cesar to Kennedy. It was just very low ops, a very poor hand. So to lose Kennedy like that to missile envy is just brutal for him.
Yes.
So if he had not headlined,
CMC.
Cuban, then Cuban gets played by Chrome, which is hardly the end of the world for Cesar, and then he probably Kennedy's away most of his hand.
Mm-hmm.
But if he doesn't headline CMC, what is he going to headline here? R-Man? I mean, I guess you could just headline Kennedy himself.
Or Indo-Pac, I guess, but you're right.
Yeah, Indo-Pac, you need a 6.
Yeah. Yep, you probably won't do that either, so... Well, I mean, CMC is lowering DEFCON. Why?
Yeah.
To protect the battlegrounds. Yeah, it's all good.
So Cesar is going to give up Middle East domination here. I think he's certainly going to give up an Africa domination as well, whereas South America is going to be even.
Even, yes. And then Central, it all depends whether
even.
Well, it depends whether he can actually. Does he have enough off? He need to realign Mexico and fill that up to get. No, he won't. He won't have enough off to fill that up. I was thinking about CA control if that's possible, but
Oh, I wonder if you could see a walk to Cuba here. Okay,
aha!
so he's going to take
1,
Libya.
2, yep. And oh
And
yeah, he
Cesar
does gonna
has
go
to
walk.
play Missile Envy. So I
Yes.
think he has to coup out
Cool.
Nicaragua.
And
Yeah,
he got it.
that hurts. And Cesar also doesn't have a 3-op to take Cuba with and score domination.
So what about Mexico? So what about African scoring first?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
So
he go
he's
for
going
a
to get
South
rid of
American
South
first.
America scoring,
First,
knowing
yeah.
that South America can't get any better.
Yeah. Wait, he's
Yeah, I like
considering it.
dumping a scoring here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Africa first. Africa first. Oh, interesting. Well,
4
Brush is
VPs.
gone. Actually, no, no any other. Well, Juan, yeah, no other card will kind of change the situation at least this turn. So, I mean, if you have Juanta, you'll play it already. So,
Yes.
um,
Certainly would have headlined Junta
yep.
over.
Oh, it's Junta, sorry, not Juanta. Okay. Oh, he got one. See
We've
if he
got
can
2 out of
realize.
there. And okay.
Oh, he got it. Now he got it. And the non-presence of domination, which is I think what 4 point or one
Yeah, so
one.
that's going to be 3 points for domination plus 1 for the
Yeah,
battleground.
4 points. Yeah.
If Chrome may coup back in, but I think Cesar will be scoring it immediately.
Well, he
Either
does need
way.
meal up, so he does need the meal up. So I would coup with independent red as well. But okay, he decided to free up his hand and scoring Middle East, which brings the score up to 14.
Getting into uncomfortable territory here from Cesar for Cesar, especially because Asia scoring is still out, and that could
Yes.
win Chrome the game.
All right. He decided to just go 4 point from CA domination, a non-USSR presence domination. So that's 4 points to bring it back down to 10. And other scoring card from Chrome. Oh, no, he just put it back. Let's see. Neither party wanted space, but well, no, he just want to put it back. Okay, down the scoring. That's a good
Okay,
idea.
so South America even, and okay, Cesar hits on the space roll, so certainly Chrome will space in response to try and stop the double space.
Yep.
And is he going to
And
hit? He will.
yes, it does. All right.
So the
then.
only outstanding scoring card here now is Asia. So what
Which
can
is
Cesar do in Asia? Just not very much.
not very much. With also China card in the Chrome's hand.
So
Not much you can really
our man
do.
to look for it here
Uh-huh.
is a good play, and he
Oh,
misses
gunman.
Asia, but he does get the gunman.
And Asia AI wall. Not no. That's a good arm man. And that can then what is that? What does that circle mean? Is it some
Thinking about Latin American Death Squads, decides to leave it in the deck,
ah?
or rather, decides to discard it.
Wait, Cesar's from Peru, am I right? Or is it just some?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
he is. Yes, Cesar is from Peru. So Cesar in a quite an uncomfortable position here.
Yes. Okay. He's going to continue to solidify his Argentina and take. Okay, South American is totally secure, overprotected, but he needs his mu ops. Chrome, where he's gonna go? Wait, he
Chrome
can't. Yeah,
does
all right,
need
he can.
Mil-Ops.
He can. He can
He
because
can't
it's
coup,
CMP.
of
Yeah,
course.
right. He can't kill.
With
Right. Okay.
empty.
So that's two VP more. To go back down more further down to 8 VP, which is still a little bit uncomfortable. Certainly not
Cesar
as
is
bad as 14. Yeah.
Cesar is in the uncomfortable position of just hoping that Asia scoring doesn't come out. With the China card in Chrome's hand, he needs to draw something like VOA, or he needs to get the China card back with Nixon. Maybe get something with Usuri on AR6, on AR7. Maybe score Asia favorably that way. Brush War is gone. He needs a big ABM coup of Pakistan could help, but even a flip of Pakistan here gives him only 5 countries to Chrome's 6. So he needs a lot of work to do in Asia to draw
Right.
Asia. And
Yeah.
he's
That
still
is.
behind 10 VPs, and Cesar's in trouble.
Yep. Malaysia offshoot gone to France. He was saying his Malaysia up was not helping.
Yeah, he's just so Cesar is down in Asia 7 countries to just 4, and now I think the
Not only he need to build up, Philippines
and a couple of big 4-ops here. Now, Cesar will change his tune on France if Chrome gives up Marshall, but I don't think he's going to.
Because Chrome is checking the whole discard pile, and he's thinking about where he's going to put his 4-ops card. With pretty much everything score on the board. In Asia, you don't really need that much of a overprotection. Because I think what Chrome was counting was how many 4-op card is still available in the deck, which is, I think, all gone besides Purge, isn't right?
What about US-Japan? US-Japan may still be in the deck.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, he's got to break. Yeah,
wow.
Yep.
Cesar.
Yep.
Interesting. Yep. So he is... Yeah, he is right that he should have overprotected France, and he doesn't have the ops to fill up France. So now he's going to have to give up Portuguese. Well, that's an uncomfortable position for Cesar to be in. Okay, and Cesar draws no 4-ops. He does not draw ABM, does not draw Junta.
And other weekend, I have to say.
And there's Junta.
And there's
another
Asia
4-op.
scoring. Oh, two more 4-ops. And Asia scoring. 2 more 4-ops for her. Okay, yes. How would that colonial putting all in Southeast America, would that help?
So he can break. Yeah, he can break. Burma and Indonesia.
With Win taken already, fill it up back. Yeah.
So it's not going to change the domination situation. He could fill Philippines here. Yeah, okay, so that stops domination, but just not. Junta's going to lower DEFCON here, and then with one of his 3 4-ops, Rome can just fix. He can just use nuclear test ban to fix up Asia.
Easy, yes. Now with
if he really wants to be aggressive, he could snipe Japan with the China card with US-Japan in hand and score an additional 2 on Asia scoring if he really wants to be aggressive. I think he's already got domination. I think that would be unnecessarily greedy. But he does have Nixon as well, and so he may want to play the China card and then play Nixon. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen here.
Right. Taking Japan will earn him 2 more points, though. Nah, that would be too aggressive. That would be way too aggressive. No, you just and then you put give China card back, and then you still have US-Japan in hand. No, I don't think that's.
Yeah. So if he were to do that, he'd probably want to space US-Japan and then give up Nixon. It is a little bit aggressive. Now, I think if Chrome were in a position where he could try and win the game on this turn, then that would make all kinds of sense. But not too early for that.
Yes.
The other thing we haven't talked about is space here. Both of them are on the cusp of that 2 VP spot.
Correct.
So it'll be interesting to see what if Chrome decides to space immediately.
He will. Yes. Oh, he can't. No, he doesn't even need to fill it up. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. Oh wow. He can take
hits on the coup.
Brazil.
I think you're going to see a big 4-op play to take Brazil back.
and then take Indonesia.
And Indonesia, and probably the two African countries as well.
Yes.
Yep.
All fixed.
So that just completely neuters the CRG play there.
Mm-hmm. Now would Cesar gonna go for a space for that 2 VP?
I think space might be the play here.
No, he needs a France.
Cesar also needs to look at his hand. He doesn't want to give up Willie. He doesn't want to give up Suez with the France situation how it is. Certainly doesn't want to give up South African unrest. And obviously Quagmire is a disaster. I wonder if this hand is poor enough for Cesar to consider self-quagmiring. I doubt it, but these are some annoying events that he's going to have to deal with. I don't think the hand is quite bad enough to warrant a self-quagmire, but something to think about.
No. You can. I mean, with a little bit more overprotection, you can give up South African unrest. I guess you
South
already
Africa,
have.
South Africa probably mostly just an empty
And
action round. So Cesar's going to go to space, and he's going to hit it.
He got a two. He got a 2 VP swing. Yay!
So yeah, a break there for Cesar. He's going to get 2 VPs out of it, and Asia scoring is going to be ugly for him, but no other VPs in either hand. So okay, so Asia scoring is going to be 7, and that's going to get it to 13.
13.
But we will get to the late war here in all likelihood. The game will make it to the late war, and Cesar just hoping he can.
Unless the reshuffle of these massive scoring card come back on turn 7, that would end the game.
Yes. So a couple of nice realignment rolls there from Cesar. Now, the Brazil roll not huge, as Chrome can just take that back.
But, there's a good deal, 2 ops, realign 2 ops,
Yeah.
that's a very good roll already.
Clean him out of 2 battlegrounds. Now, Cesar looking at How I Learned, I wonder if you may see an AR7 How I Learned set DEFCON to 5 to try and pick up some VPs. We'll see. Now, if Che gets used, obviously that play is not going to work very well.
Right.
Okay, so here comes Japan.
Yeah, he's happy to give it up.
And that evens up France, and Cesar cannot take France back.
Does that How I Learned play sort of signal a weak hand from Cesar, and see whether Chrome would take advantage of that?
Another weak hand from Cesar, we should say.
Oh, okay, so, you're right.
Yeah, another weak hand. It's only 3 op is Suez, which obviously it cannot be used in France.
France ops war here, like you earlier predicted.
Yeah, and so Cesar is going to lose this ops war. He's going to lose.
Yep.
And he's just going to give up.
Because he has
so the one region where Cesar was comfortably ahead, now he's ahead in Central America now as well. But even that is falling by the wayside. Yeah. So Cesar ruining his decision not to overprotect.
Right.
In France.
He's still trying to fight.
Now it looks like he put that one in West Germany to prepare for Willie Brandt, which he's going to have to give up.
Okay, he hasn't confirmed yet. Okay, never mind.
And now after Chrome takes France, I think you'll probably see Suez triggered.
But I guess Cesar's going to use as a data coup, because he do need new op. Oh, he's going to use Willie Brandt to coup then, if he's going to overprotect West Germany. Nope, he's still thinking about it. Well, I mean, given this situation, the whole card is very likely to be Suez, do you think, for Cesar?
Yeah, it depends on what France looks like, but I think if he's already out of France, he may just get rid of Suez. Doesn't want to. Yeah, boy, it's just hard to see Cesar having a path back here. CIA is gone out of the deck, and Chrome in no danger of not being able to space a card like Grain Sales, barring a sequence of events like Red Scare, followed by terrorism. So, yeah, Willie Brandt giving up another VP here. Cesar also needs mill-ops. Both of them do. Both these players need mill-ops.
You have Che, so Chrome has Che, which is, for sure get him Guatemala. That force Cesar to fill Mexico. He's gonna have a tough time doing that, and so it looks like Marshall here to fill up France is fine. Chrome happy to give up any chance at Europe domination in exchange for stopping Cesar, so that's certainly a good trade for him. He can just use all his he can just 3 off to fill in France, and then he just put all 4 ops in it, overprotected.
I'm a big fan of overprotecting France, but he's going to overprotect Nigeria instead.
Nigeria, yes.
Certainly, Cesar is not in a position to jam France, given that he just lost an ops war.
Nope. Okay.
Cesar needs some mill ops here, so I like a coup, but he's just going to get immediately met by Che.
Yes.
Cesar probably knows that, but he needs his mill ops.
Well, Cesar's Chrome is going to probably use Che to coup Guatemala and Colombia. You probably just leave that African country.
Yes, that Saharan states is not a particularly important country at this moment.
And it's not worried about being realigned. Colombia, World War 1, and Guatemala, World War 2.
So now I think he's going to, he's going to event Suez, and now France will be overprotected or Chrome. And Cesar's got to take Mexico.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
So if the wrong scoring cards come up here,
it could end
the game could easily end on turn 7.
Correct. But look at that. Look at that
the space roll here. Yep. It's another terrible ops hand for Cesar, and I would assume you would see a coup here with Sadat to get it out of the deck. To get it back in the deck for the reshuffle.
Yeah.
And then maybe you go Guatemala here, maybe Southeast African to stop Africa domination. Yeah, and he can't even do that. He misses.
Okay, all blue card.
All blue cards, but no ABM.
Ooh, look at the other side.
No ABM, no VOA.
Also, it's all on the other side.
Blue cards coming out on turn 7. So Europe scoring, certainly Cesar. Cesar would think that should have been a 5-pointer for him, and instead it's going to be 1 for Chrome.
What's interesting here is that if Cesar purge Chrome, a lot of these 2 ops cards are unplayable. Or spaceable in that sense.
Yes, a purge would be interesting here. Bear Trap would have to be spaced, and then VOA and Puppets is not particularly painful at this time.
And then he also have A4P, Alliance for Progress, and 5-year plan, and he will leave a very weak hand. So
ABM is our headline against Purge.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Angola probably. Oh no, actually we'll go for whole grain if redraw is the hope.
That's it. Yeah, he's Cesar hoping that Chrome redrew grain sales. So certainly Chrome is Chrome happy to get ABM, but he's in a little bit of a difficult position otherwise. He's got a tough hand to manage here with 5-year plan. Now he does have salt negotiation, so he can pick up. He will probably use that to pick up ABM and hold a card. He will have to give up China or Nixon. I don't think he'd be able to hold them both.
Well, am I correct that both players' hands are pretty all known card, other than Europe scoring?
Yeah, I think Europe scoring was the
only
redraw. We haven't seen any of these other cards.
Yeah, because I think the USSR all 9 cards are known, right? So Cesar know exactly what kind of order or what kind of how he gonna attack, or the limitation that Chrome is gonna facing or restriction that what he can do. Puppet, VOA. Bear Trap, these are all difficult cards for him. Particularly Bear Trap, now only 2 options are free. So, okay. So ABM go for Q to Venezuela, which only not taking it. So,
I think another Venezuela coup may be the order of the day here. Just get DEFCON down to 2. Cesar knows that Chrome has salt as well, so he will be certainly picking that up to get another shot with ABM.
But also, Chrome knows that Cesar has nuclear sub. Don't forget, so he can also if he needs to, he can fill it up. Okay, knowing that Chrome has no ops to take it back. So let's see how Cesar can fight back this round.
Yeah, so I think this is a pretty good nuclear subs hand. So I think you may see that evented. And then try and steal back Nigeria and Zaire to at least flip one region. Cesar's also got to find time to score Europe.
Will you play the Usuri River to just further limit Chrome's hand if you're Cesar? If you were?
Yeah, that is interesting. Playing Usuri to take the China card, and then Chrome will just dump Nixon. It makes his hand a little bit more uncomfortable, but Salt to allow him to hold an additional card.
That's true.
If I would absolutely do it if Chrome did not have Salt in his hand.
Okay,
but given that he does, his hand's a little bit more manageable. Still a struggle though.
Oh, okay. Yep, he's going to event it. You're right away.
Yeah,
He hurt
event
you.
it and get
But looks like
ABM.
that's the biggest ops he can get, and that's probably the
Yeah.
most powerful one for him. Or important
So
one.
now the discard pile was pretty empty.
And
So
he
now
can
Cesar is going to
place
yeah,
dump
he's
your
going to
scoring.
score.
That's a very uncomfortable 15 VP.
Yeah.
Yep. Any of the other scoring will or end the game. Early wall, Africa's 4 point. Yes, a 4 point. And
Yes.
Interestingly, Chrome hasn't dominated South America yet. He still hasn't filled one single South American country.
Yes. And so I mentioned nuclear subs. Nuclear subs now a little bit weakened by salt because all these coups are going to get -1 modifiers and
Yes.
not a lot of ops in Cesar's hand to coup with. So he's going to need some big rolls even with these one stabs in Africa. So maybe you don't see it evented.
Let's see. So you have David. You wanted the event David. He score, and then you want. These are good events, but Panama seems sort of unnecessary. Oh, coup, China coup. Okay, China card coup.
Big roll in Angola. So now I'm wondering if you may see Usuri to try and make a mess in Asia.
It filled in.
Oh,
Oh,
and another
wow.
6.
Another 6. Okay. Do we see +1 to play here? Let's see how he's going to manage another event. Okay, ABM again. Ooh, big rolls again with these two players.
Yeah, and so now Africa looking really ugly for Cesaro. He's down 4 battlegrounds to 1. He is behind now in every region other than
Except
Central
CSO.
America.
Correct.
Cesar has realized now that his only hope is a DEF CON victory.
Which is quite difficult because
Quite difficult with CIA out of the deck and Purge
already.
out of the deck.
Yes.
He's going to Space Alliance. Yeah.
Still possible. Still possible.
Yep. So Cesar is going to have China. And so that helps. Now Usuri. So Nixon here for a couple of VPs for Cesar.
One off. Yep, take the domination. Maybe gonna coup.
I think you see that cooed, but again with the negative modifier, yeah, he misses and with a 1-up. Even
Oof.
with now.
Of course.
So if this is AR7, and yeah, Chrome is going to hold 3 cards through the reshuffle after playing China and Salt.
And Salt, yes. Well, exactly those 3 cards are unplayable actually. So
yes,
that he calculated it already. That's a very good hand management by Chrome.
Yes.
Definitely.
So now Cesar knows that Chrome has those cards. So Cesar is just hoping that he draws more bad stuff, that he draws something like Duck.
Cal, and tear down this wall. How about that?
Cal, tear down this wall. Grain.
That should do it. Yep. Oh yeah, and grain. That should do it.
Yeah. So.
And then also
Space Race is going to be interesting. Star Wars could play a factor as well.
Oh yes, and also one more is the terrorism.
Yes,
that could also help. And let's see if that combination all comes out. Otherwise, I would say Chrome pretty much has a very, very good chance to win this first All-Star game.
Yes, Cesar has no chance other than DEF CON here.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the Usuri play, or is he thinking about? He's just going to coup Colombia. All right, maybe thinking about Usuri to Middle East and Central America.
And Middle
Okay,
East.
not.
Well, I guess. Let's see. Okay, not
Chernobyl in Brush in the USSR hand.
And so that's not much a problem. I guess Cesar's gonna seriously have to take Cuba and then to just get that
yeah. So I think Usuri here to threaten Asia and hope that Chrome does not coup. take a coup yourself and then try and get Cuba for 8 VPs.
Yep, Chen has a good counter usually. Okay. Oh, we're gonna jam the Koreans. Chen gonna go for Nicaragua and Colombia first. Oh
Miss on Colombia and then Nicaragua.
no, probably Cameroon because Nigeria is under threat of realign as well.
Yeah.
Well,
So
whether he wants
Cesar
to
certainly
take-
hopes it goes to Cameroon.
Yeah. Although that's not necessary. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a 6. Okay.
So now DEFCON at 3 and Chrome with some choices. Now Chrome's also got Brush War.
Which he can.
And Italy is an interesting target there.
No,
but it doesn't change, even though it doesn't change domination.
Right, but
Europe is scored, so never mind.
If Cesar fill up Cuba, that signals something about CA, and I'm afraid Chrome will take that as a read and will brush one of the either Mexico or Panama. Although that's also half a tough chance. But you're right, Italy is a 2/3, so definitely why not? Okay, I think he's gonna. Well, he's just gonna space, or he's gonna.
So he's taking out Brush War.
No,
he's taking out Bear Trap.
Yeah,
yes,
he's gonna Bear Trap himself. If he's gonna Bear Trap himself, that will be interesting. He does. He does.
Who?
Venezuela and Bear Trap himself to get a VOA. Huh. Okay.
That's early. Okay, so now Cesar can fill up Cuba and score a 7-point control in Central America.
Yep.
Cesar will certainly be happy to see that. It's not gonna win the game for him, or get him back into it because he's also got to score a bad Middle East. But it will.
Well, no, actually, you
keep
can.
The game going.
Well, why not jam Syria for free VP? That's save you 4. Okay. Same again.
So yeah, Syria will save you 2 VPs. Okay.
Okay.
And
never mind. Success.
The first roll.
Okay. VOA success. Okay. CA. Okay. That's 7.
And that is going to get Cesar out, get Chrome out of War Games territory, but he's just going to go right back in with Middle East scoring.
Correct. And once again, Cesar can use Muslim Revolution again.
Yeah, so Cesar is going to trigger Muslim Revolution here, no question about it, because he is going to have to space Quagmire and hold the reform, or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if he will try Iran-Iraq war before scoring the Middle East. He needs a 6 either way.
Well, he also needs meals off, so why not?
Yeah. So he's going to hope he rolls a 6.
Now, probably going to fill up. Okay, yeah, protect North Korea.
Yeah, Cesar is just in a position now where I'm surprised to see this. I don't like this play by Cesar to give up the China card. I think he is too far behind, but well, we'll see. Okay, so South Korea very valuable here because it changes because it neutralizes Asia, which is really nice. But it does give up China and reduces the chance of a DEFCON win from Cesar. Makes that a lot less likely.
Yes.
So we'll see if he's just going to hope that Asia doesn't come out and try for a DEFCON win, or he commits it. So Asia now even, pending this brush war, which I don't think Thailand is. I don't think Thailand is a very good target. I think Venezuela probably more likely. Maybe even Egypt. We'll see.
Maybe Italy's no.
I mean, Italy, you get great odds on it, but it's already scored and it doesn't affect domination. So I don't know that I love it.
Or another consideration could be a Colombia coup, and then go for Venezuela.
Yep.
Oh no, Cameroon first.
Cameroon coup.
To protect.
Cesar is hoping for a 6 here.
6. Nearly miss it. Yes. Well, as a miss is a miss. Okay. So now Chrome has Brush, Chernobyl, Sadat.
So 5. And so I wonder if I think the Pope is probably a decent event here to try and get Poland. Okay, here comes Brush War. It's interesting that coup didn't go to Colombia. Let's see where this is going.
Venezuela.
Misses.
Barely misses.
So if
Yeah,
that
we get
coup
into
had
it,
gone
that'll be
into
good.
Colombia, yeah.
Yep. Don't underestimate that the big difference between 2/3 and one half, a half.
Yes.
That's a, that single country can really make a difference. You roll a 3 a lot. You see it a lot when you play,
Yeah.
there. They give you a roll of 3, when you brush, and you say, oh, why don't I brush the isolated country?
Okay, so Chernobyl on AR6. He's going to go with the Middle East.
Knowing that it's not gonna...
Quagmire?
What?
Does that stop domination?
No way. Wait. No.
I don't think you can use Quagmire here and then score it.
Yeah, AR7 is going to be Middle East. No. I think he's just trying to check something. No, he's not committed yet. No.
Yeah, it's a little bit awkward for Cesar because he's got to score the Middle East, and then you certainly want to space, I think, one of these cards to get Headline Peak and activate Star Wars.
Yes.
Muslim Revolution is not quite free, but almost free. So you can play that, but I think you want to space instead heading into turn 9.
Or just score Middle East and get it out of your hand.
Yeah, I would score the Middle East first, I think. And then space on AR7. I think Chrome is just going to use 5-year plan to get rid of Sadat. Obviously, it doesn't really matter, but I think I would imagine Chrome with no scary scoring cards left would want to get 5-year plan out of his hand heading into turn 9.
I would think so too. Any other card he want to get rid of? No, that's not. Yeah, 5-year plan, probably no point to hold it at the moment.
No, and Cesar, again, in the position where he just has to hope these scorings don't come out, and he has to hope that Chrome does not draw.
Because he's leading quite a lot in all these unscored regions.
Does not draw war games.
Yes. Yep. He's leading quite a lot in these unscored regions. So 5-year plan would not be necessary. Let's see whether he's going to go play safe or he's going to just want to... Yeah, he's playing 5-year plan. Get rid of it. Oh, not get rid, just...
Yep, and...
one more.
I like that play. He's going to coup.
Colombia. Yep.
Colombia. Makes sense.
Why the order? Why not...
Cesar needs this space roll, and he does hit it. Okay.
All right. Okay. The war game is
America scoring.
Africa scoring and South American scoring. Oh, I think that's the game.
Yeah, I don't... hard to see Cesar surviving this turn.
And look at that all pure red card. No problematic card in the other side. Let's see any VP that he can pick up.
Cesar can get 1 VP out of an evil empire.
Wait,
he does not have a good headline.
Cesar can even just play African scoring, right? There's no other card he can counter. Wait, CRG can you? No, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, CRG. Is not going to do much.
Okay. How I learned. It's going to play safe. Okay.
Evil Empire, incredibly weak here for just 1 VP's flower power, not even in effect. But
yep, I would even if I were Chrome, I would even Yuri and Samantha. Just get squeeze a couple more VP from Cesar. That would be painful.
Yeah. So this is
God.
Cesar is.
He misses the realignments.
Yeah, so he's thinking Chrome is going to realign Venezuela. He's going to perhaps set DEFCON to 2, realign Venezuela. Or even if he doesn't, he can just take a coup. Colombia's sitting at 4.
Well, because
if Cesar just scores South America here, even if Chrome misses the realigns, then Chrome can just score Africa to win the game. Cesar needs to get to space first and try and
Yeah,
get
get
those
that
3
free point.
VPs.
Get the free point, yes. And don't forget, he still has OPEC Quagmire. So he can only space one, and then Muslim is... Oh, well, wait, he has UN. Okay, never mind. And Pershing, okay. All these are VP giving cards to USSR. Okay, let's see.
Yep. And no problem cards in the Soviet hand.
Yeah, they all two ops card, but they're all good cards. You know, Fidel definitely good to take Kuga back. Decal, not the questions. And then Yuri and the
Cesar says maybe should have headlined.
China. He had China, but CR. Okay. Ooh, China got
maybe should have held China. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so he gets the coup on Venezuela. Cesar's got to fix that.
Okay. And break Brazil. Yes, that's the play.
Yeah, I like that play from Cesar. Cesar then has to get to space, and then he has to hope he hits the roll because he's gonna give up 11 VPs on this scoring, and so he must hit that space roll in order to continue the game.
Missile Envy is an event. Wait, Wheelbarrier is gone, right? Is it? No, it's still on the deck. No,
I believe Wheelbarrier is still on the deck.
No,
so I don't think this is not the time for the event.
Yeah. Need AWAT or even North Sea oil. Okay.
Yeah, and he's not getting either one.
Okay, playing safe, overprotect. Now let's see if
Cesar wants to coup Colombia here because he's got the scoring in his hand. If he gives up the scoring now, he just loses. So he needs a big roll here, and he gets just enough.
But he has no more card to coup unless he's going to play UN. Which that means
I guess he will UN OPEC. Yeah.
Yep.
So UN OPEC Space Quagmire is going to have to give up Pershing and Muslim. Muslim not really a problem for him at this point.
Yep. Influence. Okay. Take Uruguay. Yes.
Yep.
No more Qs
makes all kinds of sense.
Mm-hmm. So South America is going to be.
South America is not getting any better. I think I would space now if I were Cesar and try and get my 3 VPs.
Yes.
If Cesar dumps the scoring, he loses the game immediately.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Pershing, another BP, 10.
He knows that he has to give up Pershing.
Yes, he doesn't know.
Is he going to try?
From Africa, though, he doesn't know.
Yeah, is he going to try? Is he going to? I wonder. Give up Africa. Excuse me. I wonder if he's going to try a Uruguay coup, get a big roll, and really fight this domination.
Let's see here. Yes, he does. He knows he needs it.
He needs a huge roll, and he gets it.
He got it. Well, but the thing is, Chrome just has too many cards, and he probably knows that Cesar has this SA scoring card in hand. And he has 3 more cards. I can just go on and keep expanding Colombia or even Paraguay.
Yeah, and decal is not a great event here.
No need at all.
Even with Africa scoring in hand, it just doesn't do much. So you can you're free to use that for a coup or to go into Colombia or go into even a country like Paraguay. Yeah. But of course, you need to now defend against these realigns.
Yes.
Of course, he's got plenty of ops to do that.
He's thinking about it. Oh, one possibility was that. Oh no, you cannot. I was thinking about putting 4 ops on two step non-battleground, but then that won't be okay. Ooh, just enough.
Okay, so Cesar gets out of South America scoring.
They've 3 VP.
Now this is going to be. Yeah, so saves the 3 VP. Africa is now going to make it 18, and then you space
time and see if we can get it free. Oh, he got it.
Okay.
So 15. Now only Asia remain unscored, which means we can see a final scoring.
Yes. So Salt is gone. War Games is gone. So we will very likely get to final scoring.
Hmm.
And Cesar needs an absolute nightmare of a hand. But you know what? That's interesting. We just saw NATO go to space, and so now grain sales is in the deck, and Chrome will be unable to space it. Now he does have China, so a DEFCON win, a true nightmare hand here for Chrome, and Cesar has a chance at a DEFCON win.
Right, because Salt is already gone, and he just need what three DEFCON card, right?
Yeah, or even he needs to have grain
One.
sales, and Cesar needs to draw a card like terrorism, and they just got to have something like tear down this wall.
Yeah.
It's still a lot, still unlikely.
From your point of view, lucky, ha ha ha.
Yeah, Cesar certainly not lucky that Chrome had Africa.
Yeah.
So this one is going to go to final scoring, but and Dell here is going to be a nasty little surprise for Cesar, even though again Cesar has no chance in final scoring.
Yes, the board is completely red, and also the VP is already 15.
Yeah, and a card, Chernobyl is gone, so the chance of a ridiculous Europe control win,
That's no way. That's no way. That's numerically no way. Yeah, no chance. No. Yeah, I mean, USSR can even dominate Europe if he has to opt. So
yes,
I think
so. Cesar's all in for DEFCON here, hoping that Chrome just gets a complete nightmare of a hand.
Yeah, I think Warsaw and ComCon still in the deck.
Yes,
Right. That's why East Germany is still sitting at 4. So yeah. Oh, event. Yep. Cuba.
yeah. Cesar
So
not happy to see that, but it's not going to have any real impact on the game. Another card that I mentioned earlier is Star Wars. So Chrome is in what I call Star Wars hell because Star Wars is active and unspaceable for the USSR.
Yes.
So that is another possibility.
So Star Wars and Grain and Cal would be the combination, right? Oh no, that is on Cesar's hand.
Oh my goodness! And these are exactly the cards that Cesar wanted Chrome to draw.
Oh,
literally.
Only if they switch the hands, then Cesar has a chance.
Hands.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! If the two of them switched hands, Cesar has this game.
Yes, and that's how they dealt the card. That's oh my goodness, that's exactly the other
That
order.
is.
Oh man.
Goodness.
Ooh, well, that's the beauty of this game, isn't it? Dealing with this exactly same hand, but just the other two opposite player, you can get completely different result, or even the chance of winning the game. Star Wars. I mean, of course, not saying that Star Wars is going to definitely win you the game, but you need to win that space race and to have that Star Wars activate. But Star Wars and duck and cover and tear down this wall, obviously, is a very, very difficult hand.
So now if the two had, wow. Now I suppose that.
Okay,
so we're going to realign France, but
no change. Okay,
so
plus
he gets
2. One more.
Oh my goodness! Ineffectual realigns, despite being at +2.
Yes.
And now I suppose that if the two hands were switched, Cesar would not have had a way to degrade DEFCON in the headlines. So Chrome could just have used duck and cover on AR1, space tear down, and held Star Wars and played the China card. So still wouldn't have been enough for Cesar. But man, this was just a tough one to take if you're Cesar.
Mm-hmm.
I could not get the cards in the mid war. All the 4-ops going to Chrome.
Yes.
And Chrome gets Junta. Chrome gets ABM as well. Cesar did get a brush war which was very good for him
Right.
to flip Brazil and draw South America. But yeah, Chrome was able to destall
And deco. He
into
got
South America.
D-style and
Yep.
deco. Yeah, of course. That's very lucky too for the Chrome for sure. Yeah.
So Cesar just kind of playing out the string here.
Yep.
Cesar needed some big rolls there to flip France, but again, even a France flip is not going to do really anything. Star Wars into VOA is a possibility here, but again, it's not going to shift a 15 VP lead.
Nope. Terrorism. Maybe he's waiting for Star Wars terrorism. Nope. Oh, he's looking for the discard pile now.
Yep.
Any good thing to draw.
Also,
Oh,
DEFCON's still at 3.
Yes, it is. And Chrome knows he has arms race, so that may be 3 more VV for him. But Asia scoring is going to be -1, which is not going to change anything.
No.
Now let's see what Cesar is going to play out this hand. You going to pick up
Yeah, I mean,
African country. Yep.
okay, he's going to pick up an African country. It's just not going to do anything for him because it's not going to change domination. Now, I guess it means VOA will stop domination. So yeah, I think a NORAD coup followed by an arms race could be a play here for Chrome.
Mm-hmm. Well, NOR is easy, but all these cards pretty much are playable time. All the scorings are gone. And he can even play, as not. It's not even a problem.
So I wonder if Cesar will play North Sea here so he can get
one more round of.
Yeah, so he can get the last 2 plays.
But he doesn't have the offs actually, so it's still very difficult. Even he's using 3 offs to just earn another action round.
Yeah. One interesting thing, if Chrome doesn't overprotect his European battlegrounds, Cesar could break all 3 in theory with if he had 2 plays to finish the game. He could break all 3.
That's true. That's true. That's a 10.
And flip Europe to, which would be 7. I guess 9 VPs there.
But I would say that's impossible because Chinese players never leave the European battleground unoverprotected.
Yes, I can't imagine they could possibly do that.
Any player would never leave your European country unprotected. I mean battleground, not overprotected. Particularly USSR, that's the only free country that you have presence. Yeah. But you're right. Non-presence.
If Cesar was going to do that, he'd have to give up Comic-Con, which kind of defeats the purpose.
Exactly. Asia gone. 1 VP, not doing much. Okay. I think both players realize the game is pretty much sealed, and you case it down. That's just for ops, new ops, I guess. And also make the country count. Make the country count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. Dying cover. It's gonna jam.
Yeah, plenty of free ops here, so nothing for.
Yep, that's nothing
for Chrome to worry about.
The thing is, like, Cesar can't even flip Asia to get an Asia domination, so he can only hope for a. Can he even out Africa maybe, or he can break.
Yeah, evening out Africa would breaking Algeria would do that.
Yeah, that would be free.
He's going to coup. That stops domination. Okay.
But that's easily, he can. But again, this USSR does not need the Africa to win the game.
No, USSR doesn't
And-
need any of these regions to win the game. The
Nope.
US has no dominations anywhere on the board.
Nope. Well, that's
So Star Wars VOA is going to take one from Algeria, maybe two from North Korea, and then maybe one from Uruguay.
mhm. And we just have to wait for
Will
both
still
players
be-
waiting with the last AR. Yep, the USSR last play will be AWAC, and Chrome's still gonna hold Astronaut. Interesting though. I think Star Wars. What's Cesar's planning for Star Wars?
Certainly got to be VOA, right?
Right. It's really in the deck, right? If I remember correctly.
I think VOA was drawn on turn 7 by
Yes.
Chrome. So
And
yes, I
was
think it
space.
is
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
discard.
It was space on yeah. VOA.
Yep. And so he's going to retake Africa
VOA.
domination.
Mhm. So
Oh, that's right. One India to give
Three.
domination.
4. Okay, that's maximum. Yep.
Yep, that's the best he can do.
Yeah. It's Middle East, you can't do anything. Nope. That's Middle East gonna score even with Asia. Then Europe's gonna be 1 point for USSR, and then Africa will be even. No, not will be even. And then
Yeah, I guess
South
if Cesar could take one out of Syria instead of Cuba, they're the same 2 VP. If he wants to say that the USSR didn't end with any dominations, but either way, not nearly enough.
Right, but final score wise, that's how you play. Yes, yeah. But only if had those VP was 14, that makes a difference. And with the China card, so actually I think the board was even, isn't it, with this play?
The board is I think the board's actually going to favor Cesar a little bit.
It's exactly even, I think, right? Wait, because with China card you also got 1 point. Wait, let's see, 1, 2. Yeah,
Cesar with an Asia domination.
Yeah, because CA and SA is going to even out, and then Europe and China card is going to even out, and then Africa is even out, and then Middle East and Asia is even out. So the board is 0 point.
Yes.
Interesting. Yep, I think that's yep.
Cesar just looking at the board, looking at the score, hoping things just somehow get better for him here, and they
GG, I think so. Yeah,
are not going to. Cesar is going to click commit, and that's going to do it. And you are absolutely right, Wayne.